Walks up to the counter. What can I get for you today, sir? I need an alternator. What's the year, make, and model? 1997 Cadillac SLS. Is it 97 Cadillac SLS? Yeah. 1997 Cadillac SLS. Man was proud of his car, to say the least. Looks like he's stepped up in his life in terms of his automotive prowess. I look up the alternator. Announced, yeah, we've got it in stock. He said, okay. Has both hands in his waistband. His thumbs just hanging in his waistband as he's looking around with this grin on his face. $245, lifetime warranty. He's like, what? I said, yes, $245, lifetime warranty. No, you need to go on down, man. I said, down where? He said, down that list. You got something cheaper, don't you? I'm like, no. That's the only alternator that we even have for your 97 Cadillac SLS. He said, no, man, He said, you screwing with me. You need to go down that list. I said, no, sir, there is no other alternator for this car that we sell. He got extremely irate and began to curse at me, which I took great indifference to. So I listened to his tirade and his string of curse words, and I finally just got tired of it, and I said, look, you got a 97 Cadillac SLS. The alternator is $245. I got it. Do you need it? Now, I need to break in right here because the story that I'm telling is a little bit sanitized. My response is not accurate according to the story that you see. This is pretty much exactly how it went. Now, this customer was, of course, extremely irate and proceeded to curse the store itself, AutoZone. I didn't care about him cursing AutoZone, but then he directed the cursing at me, just the employee at AutoZone, the customer service person. So after listening to his tirade, I said to him, I said, sir, I'm going to thank you not to curse at me because I have not cursed at you. But since you went there, nobody told your broke ass to buy a car you couldn't afford to drive or repair. Now the alternator is $245. I got it. Do you want it? He paused and thought about it for a second or two, and he said, yeah, I guess I gotta have it. So you see, customer service people get tired too. So now, as Paul Harvey would say, the rest of the story. After exhausting himself and realizing that there was nothing else that I could do, he said, I guess I got to have it. And I said, and while we're going there, I said, sir, I never cursed at you at all, and I demand that you do the same to me. Extend me the same courtesy. And he said, man, it's just the price of it and everything. I said, look, brother, you stepped up. You got a 97 Cadillac SLS. This ain't your 1974 Oldsmobile. And he looked at me and said, how did you know? He said, what happened to a $35 alternator? Then I looked at him and I asked him, I said, where have you been? Have you been on vacation? He said, vacation? Yeah. Have you been away for a while? And he was like, well, yeah. I said, okay. He said, but how'd you know about the Oldsmobile? I said, I didn't. He said, that was the last car I had. 1974 Oldsmobile. Oh. This is 2008. I said, yeah, while you were away on vacation, a lot of things have changed. Yeah. It's $245 for the alternator on his Cadillac SLS. And he bought it because they had no choice.